Good afternoon, folks. Paul Naska joining you live from Canisius High School as we are going to be a little behind the schedule here. We had a 2 o'clock start. The games have run a little longer. Bishop Timon just finished off a 10-point victory over Sweet Home, 69-59. So as you can see, the Marauders are on the floor warming up, as is McKinley. We're going to check our settings, and we'll be back with you in a couple of minutes. So stay tuned. You should have the picture, and we'll be back in a moment. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Paul Naska here with you live from the Kennedy Events Center on the campus of Canisius High School as we are here for the Ad Pro Sports Holiday Challenge. And your St. Joe's Marauders, coming into 2-4, will face the McKinley Max from the City League. They're led by Coach Zaire Dorsey. McKinley, not a ton of size out here, but what they're going to show you is a lot of speed, athleticism. These two teams matched up last year in an absolute beauty of a game that St. Joe's won at the buzzer out at McKinley. And tonight, a little different set of circumstances. The Marauders are struggling a little bit on the offensive end. They'll be without starting point guard Matt Fritz, who has a little groin problem. So the Marauders are auditioning guys to step up here and be in that role and be that guy who can help get this offense going and get it jump started. Justin Hollins has been everything as advertised this year as he's averaging 26, 27 points a game. Justin Jones has been pretty good, spotty at times, sporadic, but been pretty good as that second wheel. The Marauders will need to get some additional offensive support from Antonio Morelli and then some of the bigs. The Marauders starting lineup today, it looks like it's going to be Adam Colleen with the two Justins, Jack Scaglione, and who am I missing? There's Justin Hollins as he gets introduced. So Skaggs gets a start. Skaggs has shown some great ability off the bench to give this team some pop. He can get to the rim. He can rebound. He's working hard defensively. So we'll see if that transfers into some points. And Marcel Davis will be the fifth guy out on the floor for the Marauders. Long and athletic. Got to become more of a finisher for Marcel in that spot. He's going to get himself some time. He does get himself into some scoring positions. But again, he's got to do a little better job of finishing. So that noise you hear in the background is the in-game announcer that you'll hear all day. We'll try and turn the volume up to kind of drown out that. But I don't know if we're going to do an anthem here before this game. They may have done it to start. Again, we're in the middle of a quad Drupal header here today. The previous game, the earlier game of the day was Cheektowaga versus St. Francis. Cheektowaga prevailed in that one. Bishop Timon with a 69-59 win over Sweet Home. And you have this one, and then the feature game will be following us at about 4:30, and that'll be Canisius against the Olean Huskies, the number one teams in both polls in the respective large and small school polls. So it'll be number 0, Varen Leonard to jump center for McKinley. Dante Thompson also out on the floor. Number 11, Juwan Tolliver. Number 10, DeAndre Stewart. And Devin Morris. And we are underway as the Marauders, it was a positive tip, but Adam Colleen fell down, and away comes McKinley. Tolliver brings it up. St. Joe's comes out, man-to-man. Dante Thompson now. Is McKinley will run multiple cuts and multiple slashes to the hoop. Here's a drive to the hole up on the glass. No good. Rebound comes back out to Devin Morris, who missed the shot, but he slips out of bounds, and it'll be Marauder ball. We're a half a minute in here. No score. St. Joe's versus McKinley, live from the Ad Pro Sports Holiday Classic. Now Justin Hollins will bring the ball up for the Marauders. Kind of point guard by committee with Fritz out. He's stripped right there. Away comes McKinley. Left-handed layup is no good, and the rebound goes to Colleen. That was Tolliver who missed the layup. Away comes Justin Jones with the ball. McKinley matches up in a man-to-man. There's Hollins on the wing. Colleen high post, can't find anyone, and then turns it over, but ends up getting it back. Down on the ground, they're going to fight for it. We're going to have a jump ball situation. The ball will go to the Marauders on possession. So a little sloppy in the early goings here, just a minute in, and a couple of missed layups, a couple of turnovers, both teams. Marauders inbound it to Scaglione. Now a little 1-2-2 shown by McKinley out of the out-of-bounds play. Three-pointer on the way from Justin Jones. That's wildly off the mark. Rebound is grabbed there by Stewart. He headmans it all the way up to Leonard. Leonard with the left-handed runner, no good. Skaggs runs down the rebound. Away comes Marcel Davis. Tries to feed it in the middle to Colleen. Does, but Colleen gets his shot rejected right there by Dante Thompson. So I think the first team to score here will certainly have the advantage, as we're still scoreless a minute and a half in. Bit sloppy on this holiday Saturday. Justin Hollins gets the inbound. Oh, Jones all alone on the post. He's unable to hit the shot, though, and the rebound is grabbed there by Leonard. Leonard all the way coast to coast. He gets the layup to go, and McKinley with the first points of the day leads 2-0. 2-2-1 pressure now by McKinley. Skaggs all alone on the cross-court pass, and he's able to get the layup to go. Scaglione with the first two for the Marauders. Marauders back into the man-to-man. There's Leonard. They're just working the perimeter. Now you get some backdoor cut. Good look, but a good job by Marcel Davis to push out Leonard as he was trying to getting that back cut, and then Leonard gets the ball, gets called for the travel. It'll be the Marauder ball on the turnover. Here's Davis in the front court. Pulls up for the jumper. The banker's good. Marcel Davis for two. Well, it doesn't have to be pretty. It's just got to go in. Marauders lead at 4-2. We're 2.5 minutes in. First quarter action. Here's a drive by Dante Thompson. He was shut down there by Colleen. Marauders doing a nice job defensively in their man-to-man. There's Hollins who gets a hand in, gets the strip, knocks it to Colleen, who gets it back to Hollins for the breakaway layup. Marauders lead 6-2. Good pressure by the Marauders, doubling down on that high post. Very stagnant right now for McKinley and their offense. They're just working around the perimeter. There's a three-pointer that's jacked up by Devin Morris. It's good. We're now at 6-5. Here are the Marauders on the press breaker. Up ahead to Marcel Davis. The lay-in's good. Marcel Davis now with 4. So Davis very active early on, and that's what they can get from him if he can finish. There's a little backdoor cut again. Now Davis blocks the shot of Devin Morris, but it goes off Davis's foot out of bounds. McKinley ball on the side. 4:26 left in the first quarter. Marauders lead 8-5. Seems to be an issue here at the scorer's table. The referees check it out. Official Dave Kozlowski. They got it all squared away. It looks like we're ready to roll. Side inbound for McKinley. He'll inbound it to the backcourt. Jalen Profit just into the game for McKinley. There's a drive through the lane. Number 10, DeJuan Stewart hit the side of the rim. But the bucket is the shot is rebounded by Dante Thompson, and the putback cuts the Marauder lead to 1, 8-7. Here come the Marauders on a press breaker again. Here's Marcel Davis up ahead. Another two for Marcel. Marauders have done a nice job of the press breaker tonight. Marauders lead this 10-7. We're halfway through the first quarter. Profit will run the point for McKinley. There's a wild drive by Stewart. No good. Rebound grab by McKinley. There's another rebound, this time by Profit. It's stolen away by Justin Hollins. He's going one-on-one to the hole. Right-handed layup just bends off the rim. Rebound McKinley up ahead to Profit. Profit drives. That layup's too strong. Rebound grab by Justin Jones, and away come the Marauders. Here's Jones, the alley-oop to Hollins, and that was mistimed. Now again, McKinley up and away, up ahead of the field. Oh, the missed layup there by DeAndre Stewart. Just missed the berry, but now a three-pointer's on its way from deep. No good. Rebound by for the Marauders there by Marcel Davidson, was thrown away back to McKinley. Now finally another turnover by the Marauders. Some ill-advised passing. That one stole by DeAndre Stewart. Well, that segment was pretty poor for the Marauders. They had a 3-turnover possession. They never got it over midcourt. Here's Jones into the front court. Pulls up for the foul line jumper. That's no good. Colleen tries to swoop in and grab the rebound, but he tips it out of bounds, and it'll be McKinley ball. 10-9 is the score. 2.5 left in the first quarter. Jalen Profit, the sophomore, runs the point now for McKinley. Another three-pointer on the way. That one's good. That's Shaquan Jones for three. And McKinley with their their second lead of the day, 12-10. They'd gotten the initial bucket. Here the Marauders trying for the breakout, and that ball's thrown over Scaglione's head and out of bounds. So the turnover plague that the Marauders have faced all year is rearing its head again this afternoon. As Profit marches it up court for McKinley. Big three-pointer, well short there. That was Dante Thompson, and the rebound grabbed by Marcel Davis. Now up to Scaglione. And Justin Jones throws a wild underhand pass that goes all the way through all the players and out of bounds. And Coach Simon is not real happy. Nor is Coach Hurlin. They are getting on these guys about their passing and about their execution. As so far it's been terrible. But they're in this thing 12-10. They're led by Marcel Davis' 6. 2 each for Scaglione and Hollins. So the timeout was just the 32nd for the Marauders. Folks, this will be the last broadcast. We'll be back joining you next weekend, Friday and Saturday, from St. Joe's. As St. Joe's has its holiday tournament, they'll be playing Cheektowaga in Game 2 of Friday night, and then, of course, everything to be determined. And if you want to see a full day of basketball, the JVs will be going early on as well, 12-2. So come on by and say hello to some old friends if you're home for the holidays, and watch some basketball. McKinley out of the timeout now into the front court. There's a jumper that's off the mark by Varen Leonard. Now it's Jones up ahead, gets a shot off, doesn't go, but he's fouled by Jalen Profit. So Profit picks up the first foul of the game, and that'll send Justin Jones to the line. First free throw is up and on its way, and that's off the mark left. So another sub in. It's Jeremy Kelly who checks in for McKinley. Kelly will give Stewart a breather. Second free throw also off the mark. But Hollins does a nice job of trying to get the rebound. He does. He's able to throw it off the McKinley player. St. Joe's will take possession and inbound from the sideline. Hollins looking for somebody. Has to throw it all the way to the backcourt to Justin Jones. There's Hollins. As McKinley is switching out of their zone defense, there's a little poke out by Kelly as he pokes it away from Hollins. Now he grabs him. Actually, it's going to be number 2, Shaquan Jones, who gets caught with the hold right along the sideline in front of the Marauder bench. So, folks, if you are looking to travel about today, be careful. We were out earlier starting to ice up. Could be some little dicey weather. As here's the three-pointer on its way from the corner. It's no good. Marcel Davis with the offensive rebound. Back to Scaglione. Again to Hollins for 3. This one's good, and he's fouled. Hollins gets the 3, and he'll get the chance at the old 4-point play. So Hollins will head to the line. Marauders lead at 13-12, and there's a minute 7 left. So Abraham Nazir checks into the game for the Marauders, and he'll check in for Adam Colleen for this last minute. They're going to need to start getting him some time. He's the heir apparent at the point. Been a little slow going for him early on for the young man, but he's starting to get it. He just needs to get some time, and here's a minute for him to grab and get into the action as Hollins is able to make the free throw. Marauders now lead 14-12. Nozzle guard Profit. He is quick. Here's Profit. Good pass down low, but a good push out by Hollins to keep Morris from going up with the shot. Now Morris out beyond the three-point arc. Thought about it, pulls it back out. Again, some stagnant tendencies in this McKinley offense has bogged them down offensively. There's Profit with a little teardrop runner. Out to Nas on the rebound. He gets it stripped from behind. McKinley back with it. Headmans the ball all the way up to Devin Morris, and he eludes the block shot attempt of Justin Jones to tie this one up 14-all. Here's Scaglione on the wing. The Marauders have 20 seconds, plenty of time, no shot clock on. There's a three-pointer on the way. Ooh, that's off the mark badly by Hollins. Marauders are going to pick up their first foul of the day. It looks like it may be Scaglione. So Skaggs picks up his first, the team's first, as DeAndre Stewart checks back in for McKinley. 11 seconds left for McKinley to try and take the lead into the second quarter here. Morris just working one-on-one, just 3 seconds. I don't know if Profit knows it. He's got to get the ball up in the air. Throws up a prayer that is answered from three. Jalen Profit with the big three at the horn. And McKinley will take a 17-14 lead into the second quarter. So, folks, the Marauders here led in scoring by Justin Hollins and Marcel Davis with 6 each. The other 2 coming at the hands of Jack Scaglione. For McKinley, it's Varen Leonard with 2. It's Devin Morris with 5. Shaquan Jones with 3. DeAndre Stewart with 2. And 3 points for Jalen Profit as he was able to bang down that three-pointer at the end of the first quarter. So a bit of a sloppy quarter for the Marauders, a lot of turnovers, but also saw them get out. You're going to get that when you're running that pressing game and trying to get out and get leak outs. They're going to have some turnovers, and they did a nice job of breaking the press early on to give them some points up and get into this lead. So we'll look for more pressure out of the Marauder defense. McKinley's been implementing a 2-2-1 this afternoon defensively, trying to trap out of that as well as they're looking for steals. So a little high octane for both teams, trying to get some things going in the transition game. Marauders have been good in transition defense off of their turnovers. So as we come out to the second quarter, it'll be McKinley ball to start the quarter. They will inbound from the sideline. On the floor for the Marauders, same 5 to finish. It's going to be Hollins and Jones, Scaglione, Davis, and Nas. So Devin Morris walks it up for McKinley. Finds a seam, drives to the hole, and gets the bucket. Good. So Morris increases the McKinley lead to 19-14 as the Marauders get into the front court. Here's Nas. Justin Jones took a shot right in the mush and lost the ball. Here's McKinley down the other way. Short jumper, no good. Jones comes back and sends the Varen Leonard shot out of bounds on the block. So just a half a minute here into the second quarter. It's McKinley 19, St. Joe's 14. McKinley inbound from the side. Here's a drive in the lane. We got multiple attempts at the charge, but they both end up being blocks as Devin Morris gets to the hole. The foul is going to be on number 14, Jack Scaglione. That's his second. And Antonio Morelli will check in for Scaglione. Morelli making his debut this afternoon. Was starting early on in the year. Has run into a little bit of a rough patch offensively as the free throw is good. Coach Simon thinks you can get him jump-started by bringing him off the bench a little bit. There's another Marauder turnover. This time it's a stolen pass by DeAndre Stewart. He gets it into the lane, and that layup is missed by Leonard. Rebound grab by Jones, and away comes Nas. Nas escapes the double team, and McKinley just quick to trap all over the floor. Another turnover, and there's a broken breakaway layup by Shaquan Jones. So the Marauders here just picking up their dribble and walking into double teams all over the place. Have turned it over 3 straight times and now find themselves down 10, 24-14, just a minute into the second quarter here. Well, the Marauders have got to find a way to control the basketball and control the flow of the game without having to turn it over. They've struggled from the get-go this year with turnovers. We're showing you a little different vantage point of the basketball game this afternoon as we have Rich Uppers Polier, our video guy. He's up in the, you kind of get a little look like you do from Cameron Indoor Stadium when you're watching Duke play. And we give you this look and kind of look down. You get a better chance sometimes to see what the offense is doing from this long-angled view. Well, we're hoping to try and get some updates from Rochester as the Marauder football team is playing McQuaid out on the hockey rink down at out at the Frontier Field where the Rochester Red Wings, the AAA team, plays. Had an opportunity to be out there last week when Niagara played RIT, a fun event. Unfortunately, I hope it doesn't get messed up with all this rain here today. So here comes St. Joe's against the pressure again. They're going to have to hurry to break the timeline. And they just do. Nope, they're going to get the 10 count. They are going to get the 10 count on Nas. So another turnover due to the pressure from McKinley. And they'll inbound at midcourt. Devin Morris runs the offense. Long three-pointer off the mark. Rebound tip to Profit grabs it, though, for McKinley. So new shot clock, fresh possession. There's a drive on the baseline. Oh, that's a tough bucket by Jones, but he gets it to go. 26-14. So the last 12 points being scored by McKinley, and there's another turnover and a three-pointer on its way. That's no good. Jones with the rebound. Now Marauders up into the front court. And it's another turnover. Great play by Jones for McKinley. Up to Profit. Profit will pull it out and then go for three. Oh, that rims in and out off of Marcel Davis's hands, but they're going to say that Varen Leonard tipped it out of his hands. Marauders will maintain possession. Boy, it's a 12-0 run here for McKinley in the last minute of the first quarter and first minute of the second quarter. Here's Morelli up ahead. He gets the layup to go. It's where he's good, out in space, and he can get to the rim. So Morelli breaks this 12-0 run by McKinley, but McKinley comes right back down. DeAndre Stewart gets the bucket, and Coach Zaire Dorsey for McKinley will take a quick timeout. Wants to make sure probably these guys, hey, we got a 12-point lead. Let's not get loosey-goosey and careless with our shot selection here. So there you can see as a score, 5:39 left in the first half. It's 28-16. And the Marauders, again, just victimized by too many turnovers as McKinley, in a game where the Marauders were once up 10-7, have been outscored 21-6 over that 4-minute span. And it's been a problem. When you get these turnovers, points can come in bunches, and McKinley's done a good job of doing that off of turnovers. So here's Nas. Tries to get a pass across midcourt, and it kicks off of Varen Leonard's foot for McKinley, and Marauders will now receive a side out. Here's Hollins. He gives it to Jones. Hollins finds Morelli across the floor. Spin move, drive, and there's the charge. Varen Leonard set up for that all day long, and he saw Morelli coming. He just backed into him, and that was an easy one. So Morelli's first foul, the team's third, both teams with three. Now McKinley's working up the floor. Here's Varen with Leonard. Oh, good pass across the court to Devin Morris. Morris able to get the layup to go. 60-13 now, 30-16. I apologize for that. McKinley is leading. Here are the Marauders. All kinds of trouble against this 2-2-1 pressure of McKinley. So young Nas really getting a chance to cut his teeth against this 2-2-1 pressure. There's Morelli for three. Nas gets the rebound, throws up a little runner. That's no good. Rebound grabbed by Varen Leonard. Marauders swipe at it. They finally get it away. Here's Davis up to Morelli, and there's a layup. Good look for Davis there as they're running the fast break. 30-18. 4:27 left in the first half. Three-pointer by Profit, and Nas fouls him. So Profit will head to the line for three. So Nas committed the cardinal sin there, as you don't want to foul a jump shooter, especially out behind the three-point arc. And Profit will go to the line for three. First one's up and no good. Second free throw from Profit is on its way, and that is also off the mark. So now Scaglione checks in for the Marauders, and Dante Thompson checks in for McKinley. Nas will have a seat. And Profit will look to make the third of his three free throws. Missed the first two. So maybe in hindsight a pretty good foul, but we'll see. Third one on its way, and that one is good. So Profit now with 4 points. He'll head to the bench as he's replaced by Jeremy Kelly. Another turnover for the Marauders. Against the pressure, Morelli throw it. An ill-advised pass was knocked down. McKinley grabs it. Now they're in the front court. The Marauders. Little run through the lane by Devin Morris. Can't get it to go. A rebound grab by Hollins. And then Morris commits the frustration foul, reaching in. His first, the team's fourth. Adam Colleen will now check into the lineup for Marcel Davis. So Hollins will run the point. 3-2 now look for McKinley. That 1-2-2, which morphs into the 3-2. You need to use your baseline, guys, and the Marauders turn it over again. Oh, Scaglione chases it down and gets it back. Up to Morelli. Hollins with the spin move, goes baseline, gets his shot blocked, grabs the rebound, gets it blocked again. Colleen fights for the ball, goes out of bounds. It looks like it hits Jamar Rutledge's hand, and it does. The Marauders will keep possession. 31-18, 3.5 left in the first half. A terrible inbound pass by Hollins, and that's stolen away by McKinley. Oh, no charge, no block on that play as the layup was missed, and Morelli grabbed the rebound. Here comes Colleen into the front court. He'll pull it back up and now gets trapped. Hollins open for three in the corner. That's off the mark. They're going to give Morelli on a push-off. He gave Dante Thompson a pretty good shove. Number 30, Phil Wells, will check into the lineup for Morelli. Marauders running a 2-3 now. It'll be Wells and Colleen along with Hollins down low. Up high, it's going to be Justin Jones and Jack Scaglione. Just inside of 3 minutes left in the first half. Shot blocked out there and now thrown all the way down the court into the backcourt. The Marauders will take possession. Marauders will inbound from the side. And they'll inbound it all the way into the backcourt. Here's Scaglione back into the front court, gets it to Hollins. Hollins drives through the lane, throws it up off the glass. The runner's good for Hollins. He's got 8. And the Marauders have cut the lead to 11 with 2.5 minutes left in the first half. Marauders with good pressure. Now the steal by Hollins. He comes away. Another layup attempt, no good. Rebound grab by McKinley. We'll see what the foul call is. Justin Jones will pick up the foul as they was harassing Juwan Tolliver. So with just 2:05 left in the first half, it's 31-20. McKinley leads. There's another ball thrown in the middle that Jones comes up with. He drives down the lane and gets the layup to go. Justin Jones with his first 2 points of the night. And the Marauders have the lead down to single digits for the first time in a while. 2-3 still in effect for the Marauders. There's a good cut to the hole by Dante Thompson. Can't get it to go. Gets his own rebound and gets it to go. Thompson, a big, thick body in there. 33-22, McKinley leads. Marauders turn it over against the pressure again, continuing to dribble themselves into trouble. Here's Hollins, throws it up to Colleen, gets it to Scaglione, and that bucket's good. That's what can happen against the pressure. When you move the ball through the air and not on the ground, trying to dribble it, you can get those fast break opportunities if you hit the right guy. So a good job there by the Marauders. There's Varen Leonard. He tried to drive on Phil Wells. Wells held his ground, and Leonard dribbles it out of bounds, and the Marauders will have a chance with a minute left to get this lead down to 7, maybe 6 if they can hit a three-pointer. Hollins walks it up. Tries to hit Scaglione. That's tipped out of bounds by McKinley. Hollins to inbound from the baseline. Gets it to Colleen in the corner. Colleen dribbles. Gets it to Wells down low. Gets it back to Scaglione. A little baseline or a little foul line jumper. He misses, but it falls right into the hands of Hollins. Hollins gets the bucket. He's now got 10, and the Marauders have got it down to 33-26 with 34 seconds left. There's 28 on the shot clock, so the Marauders may get another possession here before the end of the half. The zone has given McKinley some trouble here in the last half of the second quarter. Profit now at the top. Jones is really extending at the top of that zone. Now just 10 on the shot clock for McKinley. There's a ball out on the wing. Now back into the lane. That shot is missed by Shaquan Jones, and the Marauders have it with 10 seconds left. Hollins into the front court. Gets it to Wells. Wells drives baseline. Can't get the layup to go. There's going to be 1 second left for a heave, and they're not going to get a shot off. That's going to do it at the half. It's 33-26 McKinley. Leading scorers on the day, Justin Hollins with 10. And for McKinley, it's Devin Morris with 12. Folks, they're going to put 10 minutes on the clock. We're going to check our connections, make sure we're only got a couple of bars here. We'll leave the video up for you so you know, and we'll be back in a few moments. Well, welcome back, folks, as we are ready for second half action. The Marauders will start with the ball. Marauders come out with a lineup of Davis, Hollins, who gets fouled and will head to the line. Justin Jones, Scaglione, and Morielli. So Hollins' first free throw is good. He's now got 11, and the Marauders continue to peck away at that lead, which at its peak was a 14-point lead for McKinley. Big 21-6 run they went on, and the Marauders now got it down to 5 as Hollins hits another. He's the leading scorer, and he's the guy who's going to have to get you there. Now McKinley into the front court. Oh, good move in the lane by Dante Thompson. Into the front court. And the Marauders turn it over again. McKinley with the ball in a 35-28 lead. Here's Thompson on the baseline, and the Marauders steal it. Jones gets away. And now the Marauders come up into the front court. It's Hollins through the lane. The runner, no good. Rebound grabbed there by number 3, Jeremy Kelly. And McKinley comes back. Marauders trying to set back up in that 2-3 that gave McKinley such fits late in the first half. Oh, good dish in the lane, but can't get it to go. And the rebound grabbed by Marcel Davis. They're going to get a foul here on, I believe, 0, Varen Leonard. That's who it is, number 0, Varen Leonard. We had some contact over here between Shaquan Jones and Justin Jones, and they get a stern talking to from the official. Ball wasn't even in play yet. Marauders try to inbound. Scaglione throws a terrible pass, but gets bailed out by DeAndre Stewart, who tips it out of bounds. Again to inbound. Scaglione this time dribbles it out of bounds. Oh, there's a good strip by Jones in the lane. Pops back into Devin Morris's hands. Morris works on Morielli, tries to drive, gets his shot blocked by Hollins, and he'll take it away. He gets it all the way up, and there's another turnover for the Marauders. McKinley works quick into the front court. There's an air ball off the baseline jumper from DeAndre Stewart. And the Marauders just having all sorts of trouble moving the ball. They can barely break the timeline. Now up into the front court to Morelli. Here's Hollins. He drives the lane. And we're going to get a block, I believe it's going to be called, on Varen Leonard. And Hollins will go to the free throw line. 35-28, 2 minutes into the second half. Hollins with 12 points gets ready to take his free throws. First one's up and on its way and good. That's 13 for Hollins. Lead back down to 6, 35-29. Hollins will have one more. Free throws up and good. So Hollins now with 14, and the Marauders now down 35-30 with 6:07 left in the third quarter. Marauders in that 2-3 zone. Devin Morris walks it up for McKinley. They're trying to get the ball to Dante Thompson. He's running some good leg work through the lane, and he gets the soft jumper off the back of the iron to go. Marauders break that pressure easily by McKinley. Here's Scaglione, throws it up off the glass, and good. Skaggs now with 6. And back to a 5-point McKinley lead. Profit now brings it up. Oh, tough jumper there, and Hollins grabs the rebound off the Devin Morris miss, and he gets fouled. We'll see what's on. The foul's going to be on number 10, DeAndre Stewart. That's his first and the team's fourth already. That's a quick 4 fouls here in the second half. Could have the Marauders at the line for a bit. Marauders break the timeline now finally. And Scaglione tries to fit it into Marcel Davis. Gets tipped out of bounds. Marauders will inbound from the baseline. Hollins for 3 from the corner. That's good. Hollins with 17 and the Marauders within a bucket. The closest they've been since the 3-minute mark of the second quarter. Still in the zone for the Marauders. Oh, there's an easy bucket for Shaquan Jones. It's good ball movement by McKinley. Oh. The Marauders are just not paying attention to detail in their passing. There's a good pass and a breakout 2-on-1 for the Marauders. Hollins gets hammered. No call, but gets the bucket to go. Justin Jones for the 2. He's got 4 now. Marauders trying to trap the corners here. Dante Thompson, baseline, gets it over to Shaquan Jones and can't get it to go. The shot is blocked, and away come the Marauders with a chance to tie for the first time since 14 all. Morelli for 3. That's good. The Marauders will take the lead, 40-39. Morelli with 7, a big three-pointer there. Here's a three-pointer from McKinley. That's off the mark, and Marcel Davis grabs a rebound and turns it over. They're letting him play a little bit here now. Now the travel is called on McKinley as Morelli tried to get the charge on Dante Thompson, but he just fell to the ground. They're going to call it a travel. One-two-two pressure again by McKinley. Marauders break it with pretty good ease this time. Here's Justin Jones down low from Justin Hollins. Marauders now with a 3-point lead. 42-39, 3:30 left in the third quarter. What a great job for the Marauders to have come back there as they just forced that pressure and ran. Profit misses the 3. Rebound grabbed by the Marauders again. Scaglione, and he comes away. Here's Hollins, pulls up with the jumper, no good. Rebound, Dante Thompson. Tries to get it up court, knocked out of bounds by Justin Hollins, and they'll get the ball from the side. It'll be Devin Morris running the point against this 2-3 Marauder zone. Dante Thompson out top. They want him down low. There's Devin Morris, gets into the lane, gets a shot off. He's fouled, but it'll go to bucket did not go in, so we'll head to the line for 2. Foul's going to be on Hollins, his first, the team's first of the second half. 3:01 left in the third quarter here. First free throw on its way, and that's good. It's Devin Morris. He's now got 13 points for McKinley. As Jeremy Kelly checks into the game, he'll give Dante Thompson a rest. Second free throw also good. So it's now a 42-41 Marauder lead. Pressure broken easily. There's Marcel Davis to the hole with the running layup. Marauders back up 3. Davis now with 8. Marauders more active on the defensive end in this zone than they've been in a while. Trying to pressure the passers and really doing a better job of rotating to the post man. There's a hand by Davis, but the ball comes back to Shaquan Jones. He's able to get the deuce going. Back to a 1-point Marauder lead. Here's Marcel Davis driving the lane, throws a wild one up where it's rebounded by Justin Jones. Here comes Morelli baseline. Gets it to Marcel Davis. A little jumper. Good. Davis now in double digits, joining Justin Hollins, and the Marauders' lead is back to 3. Here's a three-pointer on the way. That's no good. Rebound by Justin Hollins. Triple team, but gets it up to Scaglione, who dribbles into trouble. And Coach Simon bails him out with a 30-second timeout call. So the Marauders lead 46-43 with just inside of 2 minutes left in the third quarter. Some of the local news outlets here. Harry Scull from the Buffalo News getting set to take some pictures. Stu Boyer here. Big afternoon of basketball today. We will not be broadcasting all of them. So on the floor for the Marauders, it's number 5, Antonio Morelli, number 10, Justin Hollins, 14, Jack Scaglione, and 15, Justin Jones, and 25, Marcel Davis. Morelli with 7, 17 for Jones, 6 for Scaglione, 6 for Justin Jones, and 10 points for Marcel Davis this afternoon. Marauders want to play some man-to-man, get to the zone, and they've done some good work with it. Once tied 14-14, a 21-6 binge by McKinley put them up 15, and then the Marauders came back through that pressure of the 2-3 zone to take the lead and have that 3-point lead now. They'll inbound from the side. Justin Jones to inbound. Gets it to Hollins. Hollins gets it back to Jones. Scaglione finds Davis. Good activity by McKinley. As Morelli drives the lane. Oh, what a great tip in by Justin Jones. Morelli drove the lane, no call. And Jones tips in the missed shot. Marauders now lead 48-43. There's a drive through the lane. And number 4, Dante Thompson gets the tip in. Here's Marcel Davis into the front court. Another bucket for him. So the Marauders starting to find their groove a little bit offensively here. Jalen Profit loses his footing for McKinley, trips in the lane, and that'll be a travel. And the Marauders with a 5-point lead and a minute left in the third quarter get a chance to extend this. Here they come. They beat the pressure again. Marcel Davis to the hole. He gets fouled by Dante Thompson. He'll head to the line. Marcel Davis will be at the line now. 59 seconds left in the third quarter. Marauders lead by 5. Davis with 12 points. First free throw on its way, and that's good. So he's now got 13, and the Marauder lead is now 6. Good work by Uppers there, showing us a scoreboard shot. Second free throw's missed, and the rebound's grabbed by Devin Morris. And Morris brings it all the way up the floor, and Morelli sets up shop and gets the charge call. As Morris was dead set on getting that one to the hoop, and Morelli just set up shop in the lane. Now Morelli and Profit going at it the same way that Jones and he did earlier. Marauders inbound to Scaglione. He'll just bring it up court as no one cuts him. So no pressure this time. They're just trying not to let Justin Hollins get the ball. Morelli into the front court. Gets it to Davis. Oh, he loses the handle. And away comes McKinley, but a great steal by Scaglione. He gets into the front court. Pulls up for the jumper. No good. But a great tip. Oh, just rims off by Jones. And Profit dribbles it off his foot out of bounds. It'll be the Marauder ball. 23 seconds left. No shot clock. 6-point lead. So they can take the final shot here and try to get this thing extended. Morelli in the corner. Drives baseline. Has it swatted away, and the Marauders will restart it again. 19 seconds left now. They inbound to Scaglione. Here's Marcel Davis with the baseline jumper. That's no good. Rebound, Justin Jones. Can't get it to go. Now we're going to get a foul, I think, here on Jones, perhaps, reaching in. It is. It's Jones' second. Only the team's second of the half. So Tolliver checks in for McKinley. He's now bringing the ball up. Just 8 seconds left. Profit wide to Tolliver. Morris tries the lane. Jones has got a chance with 1 second. It'll count if it goes just off the mark. And another good quarter for the Marauders. Have them leading 51-45 at the end of 3. Marcel Davis with 13 and Justin Hollins with 17, the bulk of the points. But good spread throughout. Morelli with 7. Justin Jones with 8. Scaglione with 6. So good balanced scoring here for the Marauders. Something that they have been lacking here in this last stretch during this 4-game losing streak. So hopefully they can hold on here in the fourth quarter. This zone seems to be causing some angst for the McKinley offense. They've been a little too quick, not patient to see things go, and they force themselves into some bad shots and some bad looks. We'll see if that continues for the Marauders. Apparently someone lost their keys, so they keep announcing that. But well, the next game is Olean Canisius. That's a big one around these parts. It's Olean, 2-time state participant, and Canisius with all the hubbub they've had about them. So it should be a good one. Last year, Olean won the game, and they're led by the big 6'7" senior, Sammy Ekstrom. He's a heck of a player. Will also be Dante Tarr at the point and Nick Schmidt in the backcourt. It's a team that's got some good depth, good experience. For Canisius, sophomores Stafford Trueheart and Howard Washington are the guys who are going to make this go for them. Josh Huffman gives them some, Ryan Richards as well. But those two big guys, those two big sophomores, they're going to be a handful all year long for anyone playing Canisius. So here we go, start of the fourth quarter. McKinley gets the ball to open the quarter. Marauders stay in that 2-3 zone with the same personnel. And McKinley just moving around, trying to get into the lanes, but the Marauders doing a great job of moving their feet and cutting off those lanes. Here's a long three-pointer that's way off the mark by Devin Morris, and that rebound is run down by Marcel Davis. Now the Marauders break the pressure. Morelli up the court for a 3, and that's good. Morelli for 3. Marauders with their biggest lead of the day by 9. There's a little runner, no good. Rebound Marcel Davis. Good to see Morelli break out of his scoring funk. They really need him to be that other option offensively. Here's another 3 for Morelli just off the mark. A big pile up underneath the hoop, and McKinley comes away with it. Morelli gets a steal up ahead to Hollins, who waits. He gets fouled on the ground. He'll still head to the free throw line as the Marauders now in the bonus. But that was number 11, Juwan Tolliver, who went sailing over the top of Hollins as he was waiting. And the Marauders with a 9-point lead a minute into the the fourth quarter. And shooting free throws. Hollins will head to the line to add to his 17 points he's got on the afternoon. A lot of people starting to pile in here for the final afternoon game. Referee David Smith, also the head coach of the Clarence baseball team, coming in. He'll be working the third game here, or the fourth game on the whistle. A lot of kids running around. Better be careful with the slick goes here out here. A lot of people coming in. Looks like it must be raining pretty good out there. Playing Christmas carols at each timeout today. So Marauders will come back out with a 9-point lead, and Justin Hollins at the free throw line with a 1-and-1. So here's Hollins, gets the ball in from the ref. First free throw is on its way. It's up and it's good. So Hollins now with 18. The Marauder lead now extended to 10. Biggest lead of the afternoon. Hollins looks to make the complete of the 1-1. Second one on its way, off the mark. Rebound grabbed by Thompson, and McKinley is away. Juwan Tolliver pulls up for an awkward three. Rebound grabbed by Justin Jones, but it's stolen away by McKinley. Thompson misses the shot. Now we're going to have a pile up, and a held ball will go to the Marauders as Justin Jones was accosted there after he got the rebound, turned it over, went back in and got it himself. So McKinley has decided to back off the pressure. They're going to play a box and one now, with the one being on Hollins. Scaglione for three. That's off the mark. Marcel Davis with a great rebound in the lane. Here's Morelli. He drives through the lane. He kicks it back out to Davis. They're going to get a foul on the floor here. We'll see who it's on, but it's going to be Davis heading to the line. It's going to be number 11, Juwan Tolliver, with his second. The team's eighth, and Marcel Davis to the line. Ooh, that's off the glass and no good for Davis. So the Marauders lead still at 10. Just over 6 minutes left in the fourth quarter. Here's another three-pointer for McKinley. That's off the mark from Stewart. This time the rebound grabbed by Davis, and Thompson gets his hands in on it. Tied ball, McKinley ball on the possession arrow. McKinley inbound from the baseline. Good deflection there by the Marauders, but McKinley runs it down in the backcourt. Here's a three-pointer on the way, and this one is good for Devin Morris. Lead down to 7. Now McKinley puts the pressure back on. Marcel Davis breaks the timeline. Here's Morelli for three. Oh, just rims out, but the rebound by Justin Hollins. Can't get it to go, but he's fouled on the play, so Hollins will head back to the line. Boy, Morelli looks like he's got his stroke back. That was just bad break. That thing looked like it was all the way down and back. So Hollins with 18 points, the leading scorer in the ball game. Chance to add to that and add to the Marauder 7-point lead. First free throw's up, and it's good. Marauders lead by 8. 5:41 left. Hollins will get another, and then for each consecutive future foul by McKinley, the Marauders will have the 2-shot bonus the rest of the game. Oh, that one bends out, and the 8-point lead stands. McKinley comes away into the front court. Three-pointer on the way, no good. Rebound contested, grabbed by Hollins, but he dribbles it off his foot. Thompson goes through the lane. Morelli tries to take the charge, but it's going to be called a block on Tone, and that'll be his third foul, and it'll send Thompson to the free throw line. Just the Marauders' third foul of the afternoon. I think he turned a little bit when Thompson's in the air, which you can't blame him. That's a big guy coming at you. So I think Morelli tried to brace himself a little bit there. First free throw from Thompson's up, and no good. Thompson's been very, very quiet this afternoon. Had 6 early points and only has 2 since. Second free throw on its way. The Marauders up by 8. 5.5 left in this one. Rebound grabbed by Hollins off of the miss. Jones gets himself trapped on the dribble again. This time, though, McKinley rolls out of bounds with the ball. So Jones inbounds to Scaglione. Skaggs to Morelli, back to Skaggs. Uses Jones in the high post. That shot is brutally off the mark. But tipped out of bounds by McKinley. So the Marauders will get the ball back. 17 on the shot clock, and they throw it away, but Scaglione runs it down. Great job by Scaglione, and then he proceeds to turn it over, trying to hit Marcel Davis on a pass through the lane. McKinley back. Here's a three-pointer on the way, and that's good. And that's once again Devin Morris. He's got 20 as he leads all scorers on the afternoon. So now we're going to get a timeout here. St. Joe's will take the timeout. Coach Simon's going to make sure that these possessions are succinct and they don't give the easy turnover and let McKinley get back in this one through the turnover game, which is where they lost control late first quarter, early second quarter. McKinley had their 21-6 run. Marauders did a good job of stemming that, going into a zone, stymieing McKinley, making them a jump shot team, and McKinley just couldn't find the range until late here with a couple of three-pointers from Devin Morris. They've got it down to 5-pointer, 56-51 with 4:41 left. Well, it looks like they had a little delay in Rochester, and they're just getting the hockey game started. So we'll see if before we go off the air we get any updates. We'll pass those along to you. So out of the timeout, it'll be Marauder ball. Marauders also on the possession arrow on the next held ball. They are in the double bonus, shooting 2 free throws the rest of the way. And the Marauders have only committed 3 fouls themselves here in the second half. So here's Davis in the front court. Marauders still looking around for their shot. Now you got 15 on the shot clock. Morelli gets it out on the wing. Here's Hollins running baseline. Little spin move. Can't get it to go. But Davis gets the rebound. Here's Hollins with a good up move. Oh, gets Thompson off his feet, drives the lane, and misses the layup. Now the Marauders give the foul. It's going to be Justin Jones, and it's going to be his 4th. Oh, they gave it on Davis. That's a good thing. Davis picks up his 2nd. Looked like they had pointed right at Justin Jones, but Morris is looking for another three-pointer from McKinley. He's trying to free himself up. A little ankle turn there on the drive through the lane by Shaquan Jones. Away come the Marauders the other way. Jones gets fouled, and it's going to be number 4, Dante Thompson, who fouls him. It's Thompson's 4th. Jones will head to the line for 2. Jones with just 8 points on the day. With that free throw gives him 9, and the Marauders lead back up to 6. 3:46 left in the regulation 4th quarter. And the second one good as well. So Jones joins Marcel Davis and Justin Hollins, as well as Tony Morelli in double digits. And the Marauder lead up to 7. 3:40 left in this one. Thompson drives the lane, can't get it to go, but the tip in by DeAndre Stewart. Marauders break pressure again. Here's Marcel Davis driving to the lane. He gets fouled, and that may be it for Mr. Thompson. That's it for Thompson, his 4th. So Thompson is, in fact, out of the game. 8 points, 5 fouls on the day for Thompson. And we'll see what Coach Dorsey decides to replace him with here. All right, it's going to be number 3, Jeremy Kelly. And Marcel Davis to the line for 2. The Marauder lead is 5 with 3:26 left. First free throw by Davis is good. Davis now with 14. 14 and 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 14 Second free throw up and good as well. So the Marauder lead back to 7. Davis with 14 on the afternoon and 3.5 left. The overplay missed by Hollins. Marauders still spirited defensively as there's a steal by Hollins and the Marauders come away. Hollins gets the layup to go. Marauders up by 9, 3 minutes left. Hollins now with 21. There's another three-pointer lofted there for McKinley by Morris. No good, but the rebound ran down by Varen Leonard. Now a missed layup on that side by McKinley, and the rebound is grabbed by Justin Jones, who gets it up to Hollins. Hollins drives, gets fouled, no bucket, but he will head to the line for 2. Oh, they're going to call it travel, excuse me. McKinley into the front court. The Marauders staying with this 2-3 zone. Oh, good fall-away jumper there by Devin Morris. There's a kid who can score the basketball. He's got 22, and he's high scorer on the afternoon. Here's Morelli out behind the three-point arc. Calls timeout as he's under pressure there from Morris and Jeremy Kelly, trapped along the sideline. Uses one of the Marauders' final 3 timeouts with 2:19 left. So, folks, as we mentioned, our next broadcast will be next Friday night around 7:45. It'll be the second game of the first round of the St. Joe's Holiday Basketball Tournament. St. Joe's will be facing Coach Cullinan-led Cheektowaga Warrior squad as Coach Cullinan comes back to his old stomping grounds and brings his Warriors with him. Should be a fun, eventful weekend of basketball. The JVs will be playing in the afternoon. And, of course, remember, the finals are scheduled for Saturday at 5 o'clock. So the earlier, or maybe even 4 o'clock, I'd have to check that. But earlier start Saturday afternoon. Some of you might be going out for your post-holiday shopping, the deals after Christmas, which would make you guys all nuts. We have a score update from Rochester. McQuaid leads the Marauders 1-0 with 5 minutes gone in the first period down in Rochester, down the thruway. Marauders have 20 on the shot clock. Davis with the jumper, no good. Morelli tries to tip it back and gets a rebound. Spins one off the board. A lot of contact, no call. Now they're going to say it's out of bounds off Morelli. Not sure about that, but great effort there by number 5. Not known for his big board power, but Morelli all over the boards there. Three-pointer on its way, no good. Rebound, Justin Hollins. Inside of 2 minutes now. McKinley might have to start thinking about fouling as they trap Davis and they turn him over. Maybe spoke too soon. Oh, Scaglione gets the block. But they're going to call him for getting him below with the body, and that's Skaggs' 4th. It'll send DeAndre Stewart to the line. 1:39 left. Marauders lead 7. First free throw is good. Neither team doing much subbing here lately in the fourth quarter. The only sub really when Jeremy Kelly came into the game to replace the fouled out Dante Thompson. Second free throw on its way off the back of the rim. Rebound is grabbed by McKinley. The bucket is good by Devin Morris, and the foul will head to the line for a 3-point play. So Justin Jones picks up his 3rd. We'll see a little conversation over at the scorer's table here. I think they've got it straightened out. But Morris, who's got 24 on the afternoon, looked to complete the 3-point play. Free throws up and good. Well, it's a little tighter down the stretch here now as the 2 turnovers by McKinley, or by St. Joe's against the McKinley pressures led to 5 points and gotten them right back in this one. And it's now down to 3, 62-59 with 1:34 left. We'll reset everything here. The Marauders will be shooting 2 free throws the rest of the way. McKinley, St. Joe's hasn't reached the bonus yet, so McKinley won't be shooting yet. The possession arrow goes to the Marauders, and the Marauders have 1 timeout left. McKinley has 3. Morelli to inbound. He's got to hurry on this 5 count. Just gets it in and beats the 5 count. Marcel Davis, he'll bring it up as he works again. Number 10, DeAndre Stewart, going all the way to the hole and misses the layup. But the rebound grabbed by Hollins. He goes up, gets it to go, and the foul. He'll have a chance for a 3-point play. The foul looks like it's going to be on Devin Morris. His 3rd. And Hollins now with 23 points on the afternoon, looking for that 24th point to stretch this lead to 6. Free throw's good. Marauder lead back to 6. Marauders in this zone. McKinley's going to have to pace up here a little bit. Oh, good attempt at trying to take the charge. Here's Jalen Profit for 3. He gets it to go. Timeout Dorsey. And McKinley. So with 1:06 left, the Marauders lead 65-62. Listening to some Christmas carols. I don't know. I'm always a big fan of the carols. Good ones, though. Nothing worse than a bad Christmas carol, I guess. So let's reset with 1:06 left. McKinley 2 timeouts. The Marauders with 1. The the Marauders shooting the bonus, the double bonus, and the possession arrow will go to the Marauders. Davis will inbound for the Marauders. McKinley looks a little confused here as they're trying to double Hollins. They get it on to Scaglione. Trying to double him. He does a nice job of beating the pressure. Now over to Morelli. Back to Scaglione. They're just playing a little keep away here. They'll run it down until they have to get this shot up. Here's Davis driving to the hole. He gets his shot blocked. And as he goes for the rebound, he tips it out of bounds. It'll be McKinley ball. 47 seconds left, and the Marauders lead by 3. Unbelievable. Here comes Devin Morris. He's the guy that McKinley wants to shoot it. And he's open for 3. No good. But a great offensive rebound by Jeremy Kelly will give McKinley another shot. Kelly drives the lane. He throws up a runner, no good. But they're going to call a foul on Justin Jones. That's his 3rd, and that'll send Kelly to the line. So now number 12, Jamar Rutledge checks in. He's going to be the guy to probably give the fouls, I would imagine, because they're going to have to start fouling. Down 2, their shot clock is off. McKinley with 1 more free throw here for Kelly. Second one's up and good. Marcel Davis inbound. They get it to Hollins. Hollins gets it up to Scaglione. Scaglione's going to drive the lane. He gets it stripped. You know, he's a little hesitant there. He needed to go to the room. I think he was thinking about running the clock, and then he had the open lane, but he got it stripped from behind. Now DeAndre Stewart checks back in. Only player on the floor in foul trouble is Justin Jones with 4. Marauders inbound to Scaglione. Profit's going to give the foul, send Scaglione to the line for 2 free throws. So Scaglione will get 2. 21.5 left. Marauders lead by 1. Scaglione's in a pretty good day today. That's his 7th point of the afternoon. It puts the Marauders up 2. He'll get 1 more in the double bonus. Second free throw, also good for Scaglione. Now up 3. The Marauders will take their final timeout. So here come the Marauders. They're going to take the full timeout. They're going to talk about what they want to do here defensively. You know, Devin Morris has got to be the option for McKinley here to try and get a three-pointer up. He's their leading scorer on the day with 25. He's had 4 threes. He's been everything for this team. He's the guy they're going to want to get it off. They also, though, have gotten some three-pointer activity from, and haven't been shy about shooting it either, Jalen Profit and Shaquan Jones. So we'll see what happens, but that is, I believe, what the McKinley strategy will be. But as the Marauders run someone out, it'll be on Devin Morris to find the open guy. The first horn goes. So 2 timeouts left for McKinley, none for the Marauders. The bonus, Marauders in the double bonus. McKinley will be shooting free throws on the next St. Joe's foul. And the possession arrow belongs to the Marauders. So McKinley out on the court here first. Here come the Marauders out of their timeout. Quite a thriller here in the third game of the 4. Marauders with some man-to-man pressure. They're going to make them work up the court. The ball's thrown away, and it looks like, it's tipped out of bounds by the Marauders. So McKinley will get it back. They go for the home run pass, and there's a layup full length of the court, and a layup for Devin Morris. And quickly, McKinley gets a timeout. There's 1 timeout remaining with 15 seconds left. McKinley up by 1. Down by 1. The Marauders lead, and they're going to more than likely get fouled here if they can't get the steal on the inbound. So here we go. We're going to be these last 15 seconds here for the Marauders as they try to hold on to this. Starting to get overflown here by fans as they're starting to crowd the area here. We're in a bit of a difficult position near the entrance, so people are just kind of crowding in on us. But you should have a clear view from the Rabbit Cam, the Sky Tower up there. Well, here we go as Davis looks to inbound. He gets it to Scaglione. Scaglione's fouled there. It's going to be number 10, DeAndre Stewart, I believe. Only 2 seconds came off the clock. So Scaglione will head to the line. He's got 8 points on the afternoon. If he can make the 2 free throws, he'll be the 5th Marauder in double digits, and more importantly, give the Marauders back their 3-point lead. So McKinley trying to extend this game as long as they can. First free throw is good. That's 3 in a row for Scaglione from the line. Second free throw from Scaglione, also good. So here comes McKinley up into the front court. Again, they're going to settle for the layup, no problem. Still had plenty of time. And another timeout by McKinley. So that's the final timeout. Layup there, good by DeAndre Stewart. 5.7 left, and the Marauders are up by 1. And they'll have the ball to inbound. Well, they're going to put another half second back on the clock and make it 6.3 seconds remaining here in the fourth quarter. Marauders to inbound. McKinley, of course, will look to give the foul immediately. And it's in from Rochester at the end of one period. It's St. Joe's 1, McQuaid 1 in the Frontier Field, Frozen Frontier. So the Marauders to inbound. Little hand checking going on by Jeremy Kelly and Justin Hollins. Profit and Kelly double teaming Hollins so he doesn't get it. But they set a nice pick now onto Scaglione. Scaglione dribbles it off. Scaglione dribbles it off his leg. But McKinley touched it out of bounds with 2.4 left. Holy cow. They had an opportunity. Now Davis to inbound. There's another half a second, down to 1.5 seconds left as DeAndre Stewart strips it. The Marauders might have a break here. They might be able to catch a flyer if McKinley's going to press up on this. 1.5 left. The ball's inbounded. It's stolen by McKinley for the win. No good. Marauders hold on. I'm Paul Naska. Thanks for joining in. We will talk to you next week and have a great holiday.